All right, UMass. UMass. So we are 2-0 on the season, which is pretty nice. We beat up on a scrub non-division team and Buffalo. We get our first real challenge against UNC. And actually, we'll move back over here so nothing's cut off. We're not in the top 25, but we are at the stage where we're getting votes to potentially make it. So obviously the goal is to run the table. Run the table, lose 1 or 2 at most, and make the most of it. Filler, we play on occasion. Big game situations, we jump in if we're needed. Alright, so back to the old recruitment table again. Our 5 stars are at the top. We got 32 people on our list. So as 600 minutes divided by 32 comes out to about 10 to 20 minutes per person. So for the non-5 stars, we're going to go 10 minutes per, as little as that is. So Eric Wall. I still have one more promise I can make you. We're in first already. And that will hopefully keep us in first. For Ken Murphy, you are a bust, but I'd still like the depth. Again, 10 minutes for you. Make that final promise. Guaranteed 300-plus point effort. Lester Harris, another 4-star. We're already in first for you. Again, get that final promise in there. Start sending these guys scholarship offers next week. Adam Robinson. Same thing. Saraland, Alabama. Chad Owens. We're in first for him, too. OSU lives in Fresno State. I mean, I'll take any team that could be competitive with us towards the top falling off right about now. That would be nice. New Berlin. Okay, New Berlin, Wisconsin, I have to look at. New Berlin, Wisconsin. New Berlin. Jeff Newsom, we're top 3 for you. I do like you quite a bit. I don't know that much about you. Find a little bit of interest there. Jonathan Wilson, another tight end we're after. Get that one set up. Forest City, Arkansas. Come for the gameplay, stay for the random city wiki searches. Exactly. Matt Young. Get that final promise out there, and hopefully the Rainbow City, Alabama boy is able to change his opinion. Maple Valley, dude. The names, though, that we have. Let's offer Danny Hughes a scholarship. 199 is pretty good. Let's see, we also got Dick Smith. Irvine, California. Get that last promise out there. Brian Moore, Ironton, Ohio. Another promise out there. Pat Scott. We're in first for him already. Get that last promise out there. Elk Ridge, Maryland. John Russ, the pride of Escondido. Get that scholarship out there. 196 is still pretty good. We're in third for him as it stands. Donovan Nicholson, Lompoc, okay. We're adding that to the list. Lompoc, California. Lompoc? Who's to say? Get that final offer out there. Top 10 first 2 years on campus should be able to be a thing. Jesse Washington, we're only behind Ohio State. A lot of top prospects out of Alabama this year, too. Holy shit. At least for the ones that we're targeting. Kevin Gordon. Won't schedule you for a visit yet. Let's find out coach stability, your interest there. Nathan Cutler, we're in second behind Clemson. Get that final promise out there. Quarterback, or not quarterback, outside linebacker Nick Guidry. That final promise to try and make up some ground. And our final few 4 stars. John Atkinson. Get that option out there. And the last dude is Brandon Stanford, Vicksburg, Mississippi. All right. so that is the non-5 stars. We'll put in some good work with the majority of them. Let's see, so 60 times 6 plus 30 divided by 12 is about half an hour per person. Cool. Half an hour per person. We'll first sort by overall and continue our scouting attempts on just the highest rated people. Good old Joe Sanders. Cloverleaf, Texas. That guy looks like a beast. And then the athlete in Townsend will get our final hour. Okay, so again, half an hour per dude. So Joe Sanders, what do we got for you? Still just trying to figure out everything we can about you before we schedule that visit. We're not in his top 3, which kind of sucks. At least our pro potential went up, though. It kind of offsets the program prestige dropping. Tony Hancock. Can't talk shit about Ohio State, but we can put up a fight. We're in second for this dude. Let's try to sway importance. And then again, try to sway important. Both sways working out. That's huge for us. In the short term. Go ahead and sort here. Nathan Lee, #1 recruit in the nation. Still trying to discover some stuff. We're now in his top 3 behind Auburn and Alabama. Again, though, Southern guy, they have that kind of home turf advantage. Joe Hobbs. We'll find out a lot about you before we schedule a visit Rockledge, Florida. And so far, he is a horrible fit for us. Babatunde! I really want to get Babatunde because that name is unbelievable. Unfrickin' believable. I can't really shit talk LSU, so we'll just try to sway. Let's see, the center, Javon Freeman. This is the stage now where we gotta hope to see a lot of importance lining up with our dudes, and it's just not happening. Let's see, Deontay Smith. That A+ I have to take advantage of immediately. It's saying it's not gonna let me shit talk Texas, so let's just shit talk Iowa. Try to sway. Beautiful. Alright, still looking pretty good here. And all we got left now, I guess the math didn't work out. I guess I did the math wrong, whatever. Let's do a half an hour for Scott Smith. So far, not so good. Go figure, he doesn't give a shit about academic prestige. Jared Graham. Gotta try and get the sways on that A+. That's brutal. I mean, I know I'm in first for a guy like this, but we're gonna have a lot of trouble locking down a player like this. We'll go an hour for James Sparks. Get that very high. We'll trash talk LSU early. An A+, that doesn't help. And an A- that doesn't help. What about this? Helps a little bit. Helps a decent amount, and we'll schedule you for that visit against Pittsburgh. So hopefully we can make up some ground, make some noise with James Sparks. And then Preston Townsend. The final dude we need to see. That helps a lot. I can schedule him for a visit already. Unsuccessful sway. Successful sway. Prospect's choice. And we'll schedule you for that Pittsburgh game. Alright, I mean, we're looking okay in terms of the recruitment right now. We've still only lost 3 people. We take on UNC, and again, I'm not going to jump into it. It's a B+ team, but this is the team we should be able to beat. I'm going to stick to our style. We win or we lose with it. This should be a win, and if it's not, then it's tough to see this team making it to a national title game like they should. This should be a win. I don't know what to do with this team. We're never going to win. We're never going to win with this team. I don't know if there's a season limit, but we're going to hit it. Absolutely fucked. New Berlin, Wisconsin. Lompoc, California. New Berlin. Almost 40,000 people. Cool. Pronunciation. Rare residents put an accent on the first symbol of Berlin. So, New Berlin. I'm guessing it is. I'm guessing it's New Berlin. Shout to New Berlin. New Berlin. New Berlin, Wisconsin. Fucking A. Notable names. A mass murderer. That's a good start. And a lot of politicians. Top 100 places to live. That depends. When was this mass murderer active? Ah. Wow. Wow. Good riddance, sir. Anyway. Alright. This team sucks, and I fucking hate it. I fucking hate this team. With every fiber of my being. A+ rated team, 99 overall, and we lost to fucking UNC. And people wonder why, hey, you're still having trouble getting 5 stars half the time? Yeah, no shit. They see us lose to UNC. We didn't lose anybody off the board this week, though, which is pretty nice. So, it'll be the same strategy this week, pretty much. Oh, God. Honestly, let's just go off of overall. I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed in this team. A B+ rated team is someone we should be able to beat. It is. Like, there's just no excuse at this stage. There's just no excuse. And this team continues to choke against teams that they're better than. They continue to choke against teams that they're worse than. Like, these great chances to win, and they just blow it time and time again. It's unbelievable. Alright, if we're in first for someone, we're going to go back to 2 hours. If we're not, we'll go 3 hours. First and foremost, take that boost over Ohio State. Focus on the other A+. I'm just so deflated, man. So deflated. Like, it's unbelievable how this team just continues to choke. It is absolutely incredible. Deontay Smith. It's that actual fucking glitch where it won't let me shit talk Texas, so I doubt, for whatever reason, it's just not going to let me shit talk Texas, is it? No, but then that time it works. That's annoying. Because it's very tough to deal with, to not know if you can actually shit talk someone or not. So I guess we're going to avoid the strategy of shit talking for that guy. And Danny Hughes, we don't know a damn thing. I can't believe this team just lost to UNC. I can't believe it. Can never pull off the upset and always get upset. It's just simply unbelievable. Should talk Ohio State early just to try and make up ground as much as we can, and then we'll worry about the sways. Oh, Kevin Gordon. I'm just stunned already. Like, this team crushes our hopes instantly. Before I can even get my hopes up, they blow it. It's not even like, oh my god, we're 7-0 and we're going into this big game, and if we pull it off, national title maybe? No. Like, MLB is going to come out before I get this team to a national title, and then it's just like this UMass run's just gonna slowly fade away. That's basically where we're gonna be at. Is this UMass run will just slowly fade away into a distant memory of, hey, remember when that team fucking blew it every time? Yeah, I do. It was awful. It was absolutely awful. This strategy likely means we're not going to get enough time with everybody from the looks of it. We lost that game and immediately dropped in the rankings for some people. They're just like, yeah, no, they're losing to fucking North Carolina in football. I think I'm out. I think I'm out. Let's talk to old Babatunde. Babatunde, I hate to tell you, you're probably not going to want to come here. Unless you want me to shit talk you a few years from now when the team can't win. I try to sway those A+. I just can't believe it, man. Like, no matter how good of a spot we get this team into, they still choke against teams like UNC. We could still, in theory, make the national title game this year. But like I said, we can afford very few losses. And we already lost a game against a team we can't afford to lose to. Like, you have to save those losses for the tougher teams in the conference. You can't blow it to a North Carolina. And they blew it. Like, we trusted them to not blow it, and they immediately blew it. It's just a bad time. A real bad time. I know we're probably not going to be able to make the run for Stanford, but I'm going to keep trying. Fight for these guys until it's clear that it's over. So disappointed. How many dudes do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Alright, I'm leaving like 1 or 2 dudes off the board here at this stage accidentally. It just kind of happened. Matt Young, let's talk. You get the scholarship offer. Joe Hobbs. Try to turn that A+ around a little bit. Didn't work. Jonathan Wilson. You get the scholarship. The Leafs, the Detroit Lions. I mean, 2 pretty good comparisons, for being honest. Mr. Harris, just start handing out scholarships to these dudes and hope it keeps us in the running or it keeps us up there at the top of the list. Getting pretty good responses to these offers, at least. I can't believe it. Like a B+ rated team, I shouldn't have to jump in to potentially save the day, and they lost by 10. Damn it. Oh, Eric Wall. Hey, well, we have a running back. Eric Wall. The 4-star option. Gets the insta-commit off the scholarship. So, Eric Wall out of East Providence. Welcome aboard, sir. We get ourselves a committed running back. Canadian, personally, I'm doing great. Under the context of this game, I want to quit. A man can only handle so much heartbreak. You know? Half an hour left for 3 dudes. And there are 3 dudes that we're not in first for, so the guys that we're in first for we'll ignore this week. So that running back, throws a bit of a monkey wrench into our plans. I gotta remember if I can afford to take on another running back and still be okay. It might not be ideal. Running back and quarterback, we're both kind of in the meh. Only other guy we're going for, though, is Joe Sanders, and we might as well stay for him. So the good thing is if we don't get Sanders, we have that other guy, and we're fine. So, that's the wall, brother. Razor Sharp, I fucking love you. If there's anything that'll cheer me up, it's a random fucking WCW in 2000 reference. Thank you. Hot damn. Hot damn. That is the wall, brother. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Well, let's see what happens here with the prospects. The Devils finally signed a dude. I thought they had already signed that guy. Fair enough. Oh, by the way, too, hold on. We have Lompoc, California, which stands for stagnant water. Population of 42,000. Became a military town. The city is known as the flower seed capital of the world. It looks nice. Fair enough. Notable people out of the Lompoc: Julian Araujo, Jeff Bettendorf, Mike Bratz, Ryan Church. No shit. Danny Duffy. A lot of ball players. Holy shit. A lot of ball players. My goodness. Shout out to Lompoc. Alright. Sister cities include Lake Placid, Florida. You know, the most famous Lake Placid. Florida. So Eric Wall is that first recruit of the year. We get to play Pittsburgh. Look out, it's a B+ team. That means we're gonna fucking blow it. I should probably jump in then. If it's a B+ team, I can't risk it. Now I know. If it's a B+ team, I have to jump in because we could blow it. And unfortunately, we're going to be out on 5-star tackle Scott Smith. He is going to go to Iowa. We'll remove him from the board. Down to 30. Because one did commit. Is he the only guy? No, nope. We missed out on 4-star linebacker John Atkinson. He's likely to go to Oklahoma, even though we were in 3rd. There is also the #1 prospect in the nation, that bust of a 5-star Nate Lee. He goes to Auburn. And I hate to say it, guys, but Babatunde goes to LSU. We did not get Babatunde. All of these losses hurt that much more because we're going to start missing out on those guys that we should be able to get if we could actually win some goddamn games. But we can't because we suck. Alright. 20 minutes per person should do. 20 minutes per person should do at this stage. Tony Hancock. See, we got this 1A+. Just try and stay above Ohio State. And we got this other A+ to shit talk Ohio State. Just try to keep our distance. Joe Sanders. We don't desperately need you anymore. If we still get you, that's sweet. If we don't, whatever. Let's see if I'm allowed to shit talk Michigan. I'm not. I hate that glitch because sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. It's honestly just not worth the risk. If I see that glitch, it's a 50-50 that it'll actually let me shit talk. It's just not worth it. I gotta stop trying in that regard because it's just not gonna work. Breezes, what's going on, man? Welcome to the home of losing to UNC for some reason. It's a goddamn nightmare, I tell you. Let's schedule this guy for a visit this week. And, yeah, same thing. I can't even risk trying to shit-talk Texas. I just gotta take the points. That really sucks, not being able to shit-talk a team. Started College Hoops 2K tonight with Utah State. Good old Utah. Good choice. I gotta be honest, watching someone like Kofi play a ton of NCAA basketball-wise, I'm like, man, I'm tempted. I used to like the NCAA basketball games, too. Again, same thing. Don't risk shit-talking Nebraska. It's just not worth it. See if we can get a good visit this week. A couple others that I just can't take the risk on. Jeff Newsom. Again, 20 minutes for you. Shit talk Ohio State, since we know for a fact we can get away with it. I don't like the idea of scheduling him for a visit yet. We'll do that next week, since now we know his pro interest. Utah is indeed the place. That is true. 10 minutes of scouting on Newsom. Alright, actually, here, let's just use up our scouting time really quickly. Just quickly use up that scouting time. Holy shit, John Rust is a bust and a half. I mean, his name does rhyme, but it's not what I was hoping for. Graham's a full hour. 87 throw power, but the accuracy's low. Mr. Townsend. Gotta try to sway that A+. Gain 85 to 95 there. About the same if I should talk Iowa. A little bit less, technically. Duly noted. Mr. Townsend. Not bad. Mr. Graham. Ideally, this would go through, and it did, so we'll schedule you for the visit. See if that works. Best chance to try and get back into the running for this guy is if this works. James Sparks. Got the A+s again. Don't even risk it against LSU. Just take the points. We got another A+ that I'd like to turn around. Again, these fucking 0-0s on LSU. It just means I can't make up the ground I should be able to make. It's just horrible luck. Horrible. Javon Freeman. I mean, like, nothing in terms of interest lines up for this dude. Absolutely nothing. Except for that, I guess. Schedule him for a visit later. Use our final 10 minutes on Joe Hobbs. Looks like he's going to stay in the same spot. Mr. Hobbs, what do we got? Fucking Vince McMahon style, no chance in hell is what we have. That's great. The hits just keep on coming, guys. The hits just keep on coming. Kevin Gordon. Utilize that A+ to our advantage and find out about this A-. That's going to be pretty helpful. Imagine contemplating going to Kentucky over us. This isn't basketball. What the hell are you doing? Let's find out this one as well. 6 hours left. Nick Guidry, we're up in the second for. Definitely shit talk Ohio State. That's going to be a huge equalizer for us. Let's be able to use that to our advantage. Matt Young. I know nothing about this guy so far, but that being an A+ helps a lot. Be able to schedule him for a visit pretty soon. I don't really want to take another L to North Carolina, so hopefully we get him. It's nice that we're in the running for some of these dudes when I haven't been able to hard sell them on anything so far. Adam Robinson. Same thing, I just don't know enough about you. That being a most. We should be able to get Adam Robinson here from the looks of it. Lester Harris. Again, someone we just have no information on. Which kinda sucks. What about more? Alright, now we're getting down to the guys where it's like I just don't have enough information on them to make a hard play for them this week with the visit or anything. Good old Richard Smith. Again, can't risk shit-talking Nebraska. We gotta play it nice and fair. And playing fair in the recruitment game sucks. That's not fun. You want to be able to trash talk. Chad Owens, please sign here. That would be very nice. Jesse Washington. Just worried it's Ohio State and Auburn behind us for this kid. 1, 2, 3. I mean, we got 6 people left. Start putting in 30 minutes with them. Get this information. But old Lompoc, I mean, he's continuing the long tradition. I mean, granted, he should be playing baseball, apparently, but... Chris, what's going on, buddy? It is good to see you. We are doing all right. It's kind of a short night of NHL tonight. Decided to only play out 1 season's worth of time with the UDFA challenge. Had a nice conversation about the state of NHL. Let's see. Can talk shit about Cal. Holy hell, 200-point boost. That was great. Played, what, 4 games of 2K10 tonight? So, well, I know, some people are getting kind of burned out on it. The same kind of 3 games we've been doing, admittedly. I'm still having a lot of fun with NCAA. I mean, we'll have a little bit of a window, like a 2-week window, where it's like, okay, maybe we'll do some other stuff heading into MLB, but I'm still having a blast with this stuff. Mechanic, who do I know that's from Mechanicsburg? Why does that sound familiar? I think it's a wrestler. Is it Snitsky? Shout out to Snitsky. And Pat Scott. Scholarship. No Insta accepts. A lot of potential A's. Alright, so for the first time this season, we'll hop in to check out the result of a game after dropping the ball against North Carolina, to say the least. It is Pittsburgh, in a game that we absolutely have to win. Please, God, let us win. Because we got a lot of people on visit, and we desperately, desperately need to win. Have I summed up the importance of this? Leroy, I appreciate that, dude. I'm always glad when I play an older game, whether it be 2K10 or this, and people are like, yeah, man, I started playing this again too, and it's a lot of fun. Because some of these older games, man, hold up so well. It's funny with NCAA 06. I think it's, like, I remember that game fondly. 05 is the one I'd consider playing. Because that actually has UMass in it. And I wish I could add UMass, go Black Bears, into this, but I can't. I can't. They shut the servers down. It's a damn shame. We will take that slight wind advantage first. We'll let them decide what happens. Alright. Let's see what happens to the first quarter, boys. This should be a massacre. 7-0. 14-0. Much better. 21-zip. 21-6. 28-6. 35-6 at the half. Maybe we should have done this against UConn, but I genuinely thought we could trust the team to not blow it. 42-6. 42-13. 49-13. Needless to say.
No touching! No touching! No touching!
52-13. I guess I learned my lesson with B+ rated teams. Don't trust the squad against the North Carolina. Gonzalez went 21-34, almost 400 yards with 4 touchdowns. He was sacked twice. Hall with 49 yards in the running game. 41 for Lindsay with 2 touchdowns. We had 3 rushing touchdowns in that game. Gonzalez with one of his own. And a great game for the receivers. Very spread out. Alright. Well, that UNC loss won't be as devastating if we beat one of the bigger teams this season. Like, those could at least offset and say, okay, we basically lost to one of the better teams. So it won't be as bad, and obviously we'll get more credit for beating one of the better teams than losing to them. So that's a nice result. FSU is next. This is the exact type of team that I'm talking about. Because we lost to UNC, this is now a must-win game, essentially. If we have any hope, any prayer of making it with this team, we have to do something here. We have to. So, it's a tough call. It is a tough call. God, please, let us actually get some results here. Let us get some results here. What is it, week 5? Still got a little bit of time to stream here, too. We can get another week, maybe 2 done before calling it a night. That FSU game's going to be huge, though. It's nice to get that win. Come on, commitments. After the visit, commitments. I mean, beating Pittsburgh 52-13 when we had a bunch of players visiting, too, that is incredibly helpful. Incredibly helpful. God, I want Series X loading time. So FSU is down to 2-3. So that represents a great opportunity. A tremendous opportunity to get something done. We have missed out on 5-star center Javon Freeman. He's going to go to LSU, more than likely. Is there anybody else we're removing from the board? We're missing out on tackle Danny Hughes. He's going to go to Nebraska. I could stay in the fight for him. I just view it as a waste of time, to be honest. We miss out on 5-star defensive tackle Joe Hobbs. He goes to Auburn. We miss out on athlete 5-star Preston Townsend. He goes to Iowa. We miss out on 5-star guard James Sparks. He goes to LSU. We miss out on 4-star tight end Jeff Newsom, who goes to Ohio State. And so does 4-star tight end Jonathan Wilson. He also goes to Ohio State. So the board is down to 20. Oh boy. Oh boy. That is rough. So we basically get a half an hour per person now. We're in first for a lot of them. But that was our worst week yet in terms of players making commitments and disappearing off the board. And obviously a lot of these guys are of that status where the odds of us being able to sign them up, it's pretty slim. You know, we definitely have some dudes. The first guy we just scouted there, I think we were 5th, and he's in his top 3 phase, so that is a massive uphill battle. But we'll see what we can do. So Hancock is without a doubt one of our top targets here. I mean, he was the top tight end target, too. So it'd be great to get him. We're going to have him visit today. I mean, we have the grades to hopefully make something happen here and get him a great visit. We desperately need to keep this guy away from Oklahoma, and especially Ohio State, who already have our 2 other tight end targets. So we need a win here for sure. It has to be a home run, knock it out of the park moment with this game so that we can secure Tony Hancock. Joe Sanders. Already visited. Again, I can't risk trying to talk shit about MSU at this stage. I can talk shit about them there. And what about here? I'll just take the points off the B+ every week. Try to make up ground. That's all we can do. Deontay Smith. Again, he's the guy where I'm just furious that I can't shit talk Texas. Or Iowa. It's just bugged for whatever reason is the only way I can describe it. Unfortunately, anything else, we're going to have to put in work for him. Jared Graham. Massive, massive uphill battle. That A+ is in a horrible spot. We got to try to sway that. And it's not really happening. Shit talk Miami. And shit talk Oklahoma. Kevin Gordon. Will this go through? No, it won't. Will this be good? Yes, it will. Schedule him for Florida State. And Kevin Gordon, let's go ahead and get you in on this visit. Adam Robinson. I mean, for the love of God, if you spurn us to go to FIU, I quit. Like, really? FIU is up there? The hell is that shit? It's us, FIU, and Notre Dame. That is bizarre, to say the least. Get Adam Robinson scheduled. Matt Young, we've fallen behind North Carolina for. That not going through hurts a lot. Yeah, we can't schedule this guy for a visit yet. We need to find out some other stats. Some other interests. Brandon Stanford, big uphill battle for you. If this is good, we can get you on a visit. Alright, we'll take that. And shit talk Utah just to try and knock him down a peg. So Brandon Stanford, big uphill battle. But we're trying to make it work. Weird choice, especially because he's not... Right, he was from Alabama. It's like, what sense does that make at all? Should talk Ohio State. And we'll try to sway the academic prestige. Man, we've had a lot of sways fail this week. A ton. Bumblebee, how you doing, by the way? Lester Harris. Oh, boy. Alright, I need one sway to go through. And we'll be able to get him on a visit too, which will be nice. Brian Moore. We're behind Iowa. Holy shit. Alright. It's going to be a huge uphill battle. We have one good stat to roll with. We can't make it two. What about good old Dick Smith? Alright, you will also not be getting a visit this week. Just risk it. Alright, it worked out that time. Doing good. Rangers playing great. That they are, at least against the Flyers. You got that going for you. I have no complaints, man. I'm feeling great lately. Things are quite good. So I cannot complain. When my biggest complaints, for the most part, come from a video game perspective, you know you're doing pretty good. God, that glitch is like my biggest issue right now. Is actually not being able to take advantage of shit-talking these people. It's just not worth the risk, and I have to stop. Jesus. I just missed out on a great chance to invest points in him in other aspects. Let's see, Donovan Nicholson. Risk it. Ah, God. Alright, it's happened with enough people now. Yeah, it's just, I can't do it. I cannot. Just no shit talk. The no shit talking recruitment class, unless it says I can shit talk them, is what we're looking at. Johnny Rust, can schedule you for a visit this week. Let's talk some trash about Cal. Who knew losing our head coach would make us a winning team? Oh, for the Rangers? I know, right? It's like your entire coaching staff gets sick, and then all of a sudden everyone's like, hell yeah, let's actually try now. I still didn't think the Rangers would be a playoff team this year. That's pretty well documented, but the future's definitely bright. Just not there yet. Ah, that was good. I could have scheduled him for a visit. Alright, in the final half an hour, Ken Murphy. Oh boy. This B plus is good. We can get you in on a visit. Hey. Alright, Kenny, come on down. Hopefully you see us beat Florida State. I know you're not that good, but I need depth on the O-line. I need O-line depth. And then good old Pat Scott. Find out some stuff about old Pat Scott here. Not bad. All right, that is it for the scouting this week. Again, a bit of a hard week for us. We go into, I mean, I guess the UNC game was technically the biggest game of the year, but we go into the biggest game of the year against FSU. Another B-plus rated team. Can our offense outplay their defense? They really should be able to. We'll jump into it and hope for the best, because I don't trust them from the main menu to not have to be bailed out. Oh, man. Oh, man, I thought I had a, I thought I had another city to look up. Damn it. Oh, okay, here. No, hold on. Let's go to Escondido, California. Why not? The great city of Escondido. Population, what? Jesus Christ, that's a bigger city than I thought. It's right on the border, huh? Sports. The San Diego Sabres of the USPHL. We'll have to look them up in a minute. And we'll get to notable people there, too. Tom! MySpace Tom! Alright, well now we can't lose. We have the power of MySpace Tom on our side. Let's fucking go UMass. Let's win this one for MySpace Tom. Please, God. Let's win this one for MySpace Tom. We actually get home games now, too, in the stadium. Let's make the most of it. Please, God. 7-0 UMass. 7-7. Alright, we're struggling a little bit so far. 10-7. 14-10. 14-13. 21-13 at the fucking half. Oh, come on, boys. You can't blow this. 21-all. Come on. Come on. Oh, my God. Come on. Boys, please, on this drive. Okay, we got a field goal. 2:14 left. I'm scared. I'm scared, man. I am scared. Can this defense actually show up? And there's an immediate flag on the play. Cam, we are 3-1. We beat 2 scrub teams, lost to North Carolina, and we won last week against Pittsburgh. Absolutely crushed them. So we lost to a bad team, or to a good team, but not a great team that we should have beaten. So now we have to beat this team for sure. And unfortunately, that immediate false start didn't really hurt him that much. Oh my God, Auburn loses to Vandy. That's the case in point. A team can slip up and still make it. You just can't slip up too many times. I jump in against any... I mean, gotta believe, basically you're saying jump in every week because of the conference we're in now. Come on, boys. Come on. Get to him. Nope.
Quick throw. He gets hit out of bounds around the 46-yard line. What a throw.
All right. I'm scared. I'm tempted to jump in, but also these fuckers have to be trusted at some point. Auburn lost to Vandy at football. At football. Yes. Yes. Good job. Good job, boys. Come on. That's how little I trust the sim. Fair enough. I don't trust it at all either right now.
46-yard line. Second down.
Come on, boys. Please. Please don't ruin this opportunity. Over the middle. Intercepted. Let's go. Yes. Fuck yes. The fucking neck roll himself. Oh, that should be it. And we miss a 41-yard field goal with 23 seconds left. That kicker will never see the field again if FSU wins this game with 23 seconds left. He will never see the field again. Oh my God, an interception was just dropped. Like the easiest interception in the world. Boys, I swear to God if you choke this. I swear to God if you choke this. Whoever dropped that interception, And whoever, early Scott or kicker, will never see the field again.
And he is drilled at the 39. The pass results in a first down.
I'll tell you, great call by the coaches on first down. It stretches the defense when they're expecting.
That interception should have sealed it.
With another first down.
Clock's running, they spike it with 11 seconds left. I don't know if their quarterback has an arm or not. It doesn't really look like it.
2nd and 10.
I shouldn't be this scared. This game should be over already.
Looks to pass. Over the middle.
That's it. He didn't get the line. That's it. Oh, we survive against FSU. So if you want to view it as we beat UNC but lost to FSU, that'll make me feel a little bit better. Ideally, we'd still be undefeated this year, but that is a big win to knock Florida State out of there. They've had a bad season, and right there, look at that hawk. Look at that hawk of a man. Good old Thomas. Reincarnation of Zach Thomas. Go Dolphins. Oh, thank God. The Stash and company get a huge win that get our season back on track. I'm still... Oh, boy. I'm still in a weird spot, but, you know, we made it work. If we had lost that game, any hope of a national title would have gone out the door. We can afford 2 losses at most. I'd say only 1, which is why I'm still so mad that we blew it against UNC, but we're back on the right track here. We are back on the right track after a win like that. Krebs has 9 points in 6 games in the W, not to mention his point per game in the AHL. Playing in a league that's way too easy for him. Yeah, a lot of dudes in the WHL do play in a league that's too easy for them. But otherwise, the WHL wouldn't keep their drafted stars, because people would just go to the AHL immediately. Whew. God, what a win. What a win. Well, while this takes forever to load, shout out to MySpace Tom. Because who doesn't love MySpace Tom? Also, the San Diego Sabres do not have the logo I thought they'd have. I thought they'd be based on the Buffalo Sabres, and they have more of like a Nashville kind of deal. Really quickly as well, without a playoff, I wouldn't risk more than 1 loss. Exactly. Antoine Gonzalez sucked. I mean, 30 of 53 with 394 yards, but just 1 touchdown, 1 pick. He was sacked 4 times. He did have a rushing touchdown. Our running game sucked that game. It was Walker with the lone touchdown. Andrews allowed 3 sacks. We got brutalized on that right-hand side, but we got the win, damn it. We got the win. Thank God for that. They were formerly the San Diego Gulls, and then they moved up to the AHL, so they became the Sabres. Oh, shit. That's cool. Alumni. No big names. To look up that league. Other notable name, Lester Bangs. That, you sound like a porn star. We'll look up those in a minute. Actually, here on the menu, I'm just hitting advance to next week, right? Nothing crazy. We play BC next. So, who else do we got? Who else do we got from Escondido? Anna Connie. I don't know who that is. Tom Anderson. Billy Bevan. I don't know you. Ken Block. Good old Ken Block out of Escondido. The physiologist who first explored sunlight-induced skin cancer. Jesus. Jesus. What else do we got? Steve Hendrickson. Randy Johnson. Not that one. Jock Jones. Jim Melondos. The Golden Greek. Who else do we got here? Bobby Peralta. Haven't heard that name in forever. The Salisburys. Eric Weddle. Eric Weddle might... Hey, look, speaking of porn stars. Eric Weddle might be the most notable athlete, though. Anyway, to the USPHL. Most recent champion, the Boston Junior Bruins. Damn right. What are we... The Boston Advantage. What? Go Advantage. You know, I actually do kind of like that logo. And those jerseys are pretty sick. Kind of. They're all right. All right, anyway, we'll go back to that. Next up, we are 4-1 against the 1-4 BC Eagles. So again, that was a huge, huge win for us. In terms of the top 25, what are we dealing with now? Oklahoma's number one. I mean, look at how many undefeated teams are left. We need the majority of these undefeated teams to fall. If they don't, we have to run the table. We are at the point where we're receiving votes again. Ohio State dropped out of the top 25. Holy shit. So did Nebraska and Northern Illinois. Holy crap. They're really volatile rankings. Auburn's down to 19th. This national title is completely up for grabs. Good lord. Good lord. Is this just a complete crapshoot at this point in terms of how this is going to play out? In terms of the recruitment, Deontay Smith is probably going to go to Texas. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably still try to fight for him because he's a 5-star. Dick Smith is probably going to Nebraska as well. I mean, we're definitely out on him. I think that's what I'll do from now on. On soft commits, check to see if they're in the green. Obviously, Robinson was a soft commit to us. Nathan Cutler, I mean, maybe. Honestly, if they're on a soft commit, we're going to drop them. So we're out on Nathan Cutler. Joe Sanders indeed went to Michigan State, which sucks, but we do have a running back, so we're fine. And Brian Moore goes to Iowa. So we are, I mean, we're running out of our top targets for sure. We are down to 15 people of those top targets, and they will continue to be the 15 that we focus on. That gives us 40 minutes per prospect now. And we'll just continue to focus on these ones before getting into a conversation with anybody else. So this will probably be the last bit of recruiting that we do tonight. Championship contenders bouncing back up to a B+. Again, just try to stay above Ohio State. Honestly, this is tough, right? Like, in terms of do we try to sway or do we just take advantage of what's there? I think, again, we'll just try to take the points. And if we can't get above Ohio State, then I mean, if we can't stay above Ohio State, then we can't stay above them. I can shit talk them there, though. It's not major, but that's okay. So we'll see kind of what we can do with him. Jared Graham, we'll scout out that last little bit. Big uphill battle for him at this stage. We're 5th. He's in the top 3 stage, but we'll keep putting up the fight. Again, just try to drag down the U. Oklahoma and Ohio as much as we can. Or not Ohio, Iowa. Just take the points. Instead of trying to sway every week like we do, take the points that we can get and hope for the best. Kevin Gordon, we are in first for you. A lot of our visits went really well, too. Again, Shit Talk Kentucky. Not that difficult to do. Shit Talk Kentucky again. And can't shit talk him there. Would be able to shit talk him there, but can't. Take the points or go for the sway? Go for the sway. And it worked, too. Good stuff. For Kevin Gordon. Matt Young. A bust. What about Robinson? Again, he's on the soft commit. Still a +5, not bad. So for Mr. Robinson, would you like to commit, please? Trash Talk FIU. Huge point swing there. Trash Talk FIU again. Big point swing. And Trash Talk FIU again. Let's see this B+. Nice. Alright, we're looking really good for Adam Robinson. Let's see. Stanford. Trash Talk Utah. Can't Trash Talk Utah or West Virginia. We'll just take the points. Trash Talk Utah. And then this B+, if it's good, will be alright. It's not bad. Still alive for him. And we are down into third, but see how it plays out. He's a 77. Idri. Don't have you scheduled for a visit yet. And we still might not. We need one of these sways to go. Either one of these sways go. Nice. Get you scheduled for a visit here. God, we play Virginia the week after this. That's a tough matchup. That is a tough matchup to play Virginia after this. That's the one that'll decide if we're national title contenders or not. We have to beat Virginia. Lester Harris, if this goes through, you're on a visit. Nice. Get you for a visit this week. Trash talk UNC. I really don't want to take another L to UNC this year. Just take the points. Not bad for Lester Harris. Chad Owens. Been in first for you for a while. Holy B pluses. Good God. Just need one of these for him to care about. And I can schedule him for a visit. And he doesn't give a shit about any of the three. Gotta love it. Again, can't shit talk Nebraska. Let's just take the points. Please draft Bobby Boucher. I wish we make sure to... I mean, you know, there's a couple of different schools that we keep an eye out for, right? But, you know... I don't know. I don't know. There's a couple of different schools we keep an eye out for. I mean, obviously the Mud Dogs they're up there. Good old Louisiana State University. Actually, excuse me, South Central Louisiana State University. That's what it was, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, let's see. Jesse Washington. Jesse Washington. Definitely schedule him for a visit this week. And honestly, we should just be able to grind these three options and stay above Auburn without having to sway, hopefully. Best quarterback since Joe Montana. God, I haven't watched The Waterboy in a long time. That said, you can never go too long without seeing a Waterboy reference. It's been a couple of weeks. Basically since the Big Show went to AEW and everyone was making Captain Insano jokes. So, shout out to Captain Insano. He shows no mercy. Let's see. Can't shit talk Oregon. Let's just take the points. And hope that these are going to look good for us. Oh boy. Time to start trying the sways, and we're certainly not going to try the sways on a B+. Actually, both went through. It's not bad. Let's see. Johnny Rust. The pride of Escondido. Talk shit about Cal. Talk shit about Cal. Talk shit about Cal. Like, how the hell is California going to stay ahead? I preferred Happy Gilmore. I still think I prefer Happy Gilmore, too, over the Waterboy, but that said, I still love both. Still love both films. See, shit talk FSU. I mean, we did just dump on them, so by dump on them, I mean beat them by a field goal. So take our wins where we can get them. Let's see, 2 hours left. Let's see, we're in first for this guy, so let's go half an hour for you. If one of these B's work, yep, let's get you scheduled for a visit. Hopefully I didn't miss scheduling anybody for a visit. I feel like I did. Happy Gilmore's go to Adam Sandler. I agree. See, I did miss somebody. I agree. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm one of the types where it's like, all right, Adam Sandler's comedy of, hey, I'm going to get my friends all together and we're just going to go film a movie. Since those days, it's been, since those days started, it's been a little bit rough. But I mean, between, oh God, I mean, between, I'm trying to think with, like, where it starts. What the hell was it? It was Airheads that he was in, too, right? With Brendan Fraser. If I'm not mistaken. Like, that's where, yeah, that's where it starts for me. And that was in, I think, 94, which is the year I was born. And then you get, like, Airheads, Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, Wedding Singer, Waterboy. Like, it's just fucking incredible. Like, what a run. What a run of films. Let's see, Shit Talk Troy. Bob Barker fight scene. The Bob Barker fight scene is one of the most famous scenes in film history. Like, it is. Who hasn't seen Bob Barker fight Adam Sandler? Thoughts on the old Slapshot movies? What? Just in terms of the original? I won't say any of the sequels were good, in my opinion, but in terms of, like, Slapshot as a film, I fucking love it. How could you not? Let's see, find the importance on these. Get the sway. Yeah, I mean, Slapshot for me, I mean, it's a top 3 at worst. Maybe a top 5. I don't know. I caught a lot of flack for saying, for not instantly having the Mighty Ducks come to mind as one of the top. All right. For the love of God, beat Boston College. You have no excuse. If you lose this game, I swear to God, thank you. We won by 2. Fucking 2. I don't think we can ever sim a game from the menu again. We barely beat BC. Holy shit. Chris, I think we have one dude so far and another guy who's close to committing. Back to the USPHL. Boston Junior Bruins, the Islanders Hockey Club, North Hampshire Junior Monarchs, the New Jersey Rockets, the Northern Cyclones, South Shore Kings. All right. Anaheim Avalanche, boo. Atlanta Mad Hatters. Do you got a cool logo? The Atlanta Mad Hatters? Yeah, look at that. I've seen that logo before, too. That's glorious. The Bridgewater Bandits, Charleston Colonials, the Cougars, the Decatur Blaze, Elmira Junior Enforcers, the Florida Eels, Escalators, Eels. That's a pretty cool logo. I'll give them credit. That's a pretty cool logo. The text is very basic. Those are just flat out North Dakota jerseys. Those are just flat out North Dakota jerseys, though. Fair enough. Hey, speaking of recruits, we got Robinson. Speaking of recruits, we got Robinson. Indeed, the Mighty Ducks series drops today, as in Friday. So guys, tomorrow, 5-1 UMass against 5-0 5th-ranked Virginia. We win that game. Undoubtedly, we work our way back into the top 25, and our shot at a national title game is still alive if we can beat Virginia. If we don't, cooked for this season. Absolutely cooked. We're a 99 rated team. We need to be in that natty conversation pretty much all season long or it's a failure. You know, Oklahoma, they probably view it as a failure. We're in that class. We're the top team, tied with Army on the outside looking in. We beat Virginia. We get into the top 25. National title hopes are right back on track. We lose that game, and we are dicked. That is the only way to put it. Like, we have to win that game. Yeah! We lock down our second recruit. Jedi, what's going on, buddy? You have the worst timing, sir. Again, I am so glad you're back to streaming. But the worst timing. I would ask how NHL's going, but I checked on Twitter and I saw exactly how it was going with those server issues. You missed out on a host, man. It's probably going to send it your way. Hope you're doing well, though, buddy. To that point, before I forget, Obviously, right now, we're looking okay. We got Lester Harris on a soft commit. We did miss out on 5-star athlete Jared Graham, which isn't surprising at all. That was a real uphill battle. But we get Adam Robinson, we get Eric Wall, and we have 13 dudes left on the board who we are in first for the majority of. So again, if we get the majority of these guys, the game plan then is to go after the 4 stars and the 3 stars. Maybe some of the 5 stars that are left in other positions, but these are still our top dudes for sure. Someone tried buying shit with my credit card and I got security alerts. Damn! As in, like, around? Because my favorite story is the time in, like, 2014, someone in Afghanistan bought $300 worth of plane tickets using my credit card somehow. That was fun. I got refunded and got a new card, but I've had that happen before, buddy. So, always fun. I'll handle recruitment here. Someone tried buying an iPad. Jesus. I mean, shit, sometimes you just need an iPad, you know? They should have tried around Christmas. Maybe you would have been more willing. You know, the holiday spirit and such. Thank God I have a limit on it so it didn't go through. Nice. Alright, well, to not immediately end the stream upon you hosting, let me handle this really quickly. Guess we'll handle one more week's worth of recruitment. We're definitely not taking on Virginia tonight, though. I mean, we might actually. God. No, we're not taking on Virginia because if we lose that game, I'm going to be depressed. So we'll hold off. We'll hold off. I don't want to walk away from the stream in a bad mood. A couple years ago, someone from Cleveland bought $95 of Uber Eats on my card. It's amazing how that happens, huh? What did they order? Or did you just see the $95 charge? Like, shit. $95 on Uber Eats. The fuck? Alright, we get about 40 minutes per person, so we'll start at the bottom. Good old Pat Scott. Talk some shit about some Terps. Talk some shit about the Terps. It was a sub place? Damn. That have been some good fucking sandwiches. God damn. I was in Kazakhstan, made a bunch of touristy type purchases, got home and the card got flagged. That doesn't surprise me. Applied for a bus. That happens to people all the time, Wheelchair. Like, if you go somewhere, you definitely got to tell your bank, like, hey, don't worry, it's me, I'm leaving. So yeah, definitely. Like, I had to pre-warn my bank, like, hey, going to Vancouver. Don't shut my card down, or I'm not gonna eat. So, yeah, you always gotta play it safe if you leave the country. You kinda gotta play it safe in some ways if you get too far away from your home state. Like, if I were to go to California, I'm sure I would at least get like a, hey, is this you? Type of email, you know? So you gotta play it safe sometimes. God, I hope the vast majority of these dudes sign with us. So Jedi, you had a fucking interesting night then, huh? Between the NHL server issues and that, like, goddamn. Ah, we needed that sway to go through. Alright, Matt Young, we're back in first for. Talk more trash about FSU. I used to work at a bank, it does happen a lot. Yeah. I had a couple friends that have worked at banks too, so it's always the, hey, kind of look out for this type of stuff, you know? Let's see, Mr. Lompoc, California. Again, I wish I could trash talk Oregon, it's just not worth the risk. Can trash talk them there. Can't trash talk them there, just take the points. I'm not even going to bother trying to sway. Except for this. If we can get that turned around, that would be great. It's an interesting night. Like I said, I saw the Twitter stuff. I figured that's what you were referring to. It was a more interesting night than I would have thought. For me, it was play NHL for an hour. Get sad, because it's NHL for an hour. And switch to 2K10 in this. Normally, don't spend a lot, make a few big purchases, they can freeze you. That's true as well. That is true as well. That's why you do the Toogie method of get a credit card, build up your credit by buying hockey jerseys, and then you don't have to worry about the main bank card, and it's perfect. Let's see. Talk more trash about UNC and Sway. Damn it. Apparently Ohio's a pipeline for us. When the hell did that happen? When the hell did that happen? Chad, I need one of these two Sways to work. If you're going to get a visit, you're not allowed to get a visit until then. Chad, you blew it. You blew it, Chad. You blew it. Again, can't shit talk Nebraska. Not worth the risk. Alright, how many dudes do we got left? 2, 3, 4. Alright, let's do 40 minutes for Jesse Washington. Trash talk Auburn. We're looking good for the majority of these guys here. It's just who will actually sign. And I still can't help but think a large part of it will be determined by what happens this season. That Virginia game tomorrow to start the night is, I mean, one of the biggest games that we've ever had. And I've said that before, but truly at this stage, we can't afford to slip up. No more slip-ups. We slipped up once. We can't do it again. Absolutely cannot. This is the the third strike for this team already. If we were to fail. I did not secure a console. JD, that is unfortunate. You have time, man. You had about, what, 2.5, 3 weeks to try and get a new console? I mean, again, I was totally lucky with how I got my Series X. And like I said, for those who don't know, Deke Slayer accidentally ended up with 2 consoles. And he's like, do you want the other one? Do you want to buy it? I'm like, yes. And then immediately after buying it, within a week, I saw a fucking Series X in the wild at a Walmart. I was so mad. I mean, I could have saved money on shipping, but at least, you know, helped out a friend. But, yeah. In terms of a PlayStation, though, good fucking luck, dude. You need a team. You need to go the jurors route and get a team working on that shit. My God, I've tried, and it's at the stage now with a PlayStation where I'm like, look, I'm not trying the online shit anymore. It's either one magically ends up in the wild at a store that I'm in, or I'm not even gonna bother. Like, it is just... I mean, talk about PlayStation dropping the ball in numerous different ways. Like, I get the launch has been affected by COVID, but the fact, too, that they've only put out, like, 4 new games on the console since it's launched. It's absolutely one of the worst console launches of all time. And not just because it was hindered by COVID. There are other reasons for it. So, like, shout out to the likes of, like, the Atari Jaguar. Like, sorry, you're not the worst console launch of all time anymore. Congratulations. That was the one thing you could at least brag about. And you don't even have that anymore because Sony took it from you. I think my buddy's going to sell me his retail, but better than the market. Fair. Not retail, but better than the market. That's also true. So the scouting is done. We have 13 players left, 23 scholarships. Of course, we'll have to fill out our depth with 3 stars and such, or some random 4 stars perhaps. The biggest game, perhaps, in program history is next. It is us and Virginia. And god damn it, chat, does it need to be a win. Like, my God. Does it need to be a win to an unbelievable extent.